I challenged him to a shoot fight on Twitter, and it gets to the point where, and I mean, I swear to God, I was stoned, and I fucking typed like whatever it was back then, 140, and I'm stoned as fuck, and I type it and I just send it out, and I'm like, what the fuck? He comes back with like this edited. There's like 33 edits in it. He spent 3 fucking days of his life because I just told him, like, hey man, we each put up $100,000. We'll just fucking get in the ring. We'll just go. Winner takes all. I need 9 months to train. Obviously, you don't respect the mixed. I'm just thinking to myself. So I'm watching this thing, and I'm looking at all these edits and how many days it must have took for him to do this. Something like, oh wow, man! Like I didn't realize like you would give me that much real estate in your brain. So then it jumped forward, and now it's the Hall of Fame, and he's going in, and I'm there. And I forget who was going in that time. Was Scott go? Did Scott go in with him, or did I don't know?
In a minute, someone will look it up.
Yeah, I don't know who went in. Maybe I did. I don't fucking know. No, we didn't go in together. Mine was Macho was with me. But anyway, so he's in the light. Because they're taking pictures, and you can't see when that light's on. It was almost like how we were Sunday.
You're on stage, yeah.
Yeah, it's like you can't fucking see beyond that band of lights. And I just fucking walked through those lights. And that's the first time since, I mean, it's been a couple of years, but I mean, this is the first time we've seen each other since all this, things back and forth. And I just slowly start walking towards him. And I can see he's just looking at me, and I get close enough where I could have easily have struck him, and did still nothing. I put my hand out. And I said, "Congratulations," and we hugged. He was sopping wet, and it was freezing in this room, and he was sopping wet. So I'm thinking to myself, like in retrospect, like fuck, like he was in trouble because he had a heart attack like. 2 days later.
He did, yeah.
And it was just like, I was thinking to myself, like, fuck, man, I should say, like, dude, are you okay? Because I remember it really stuck with me, man. He was just, and it was cold in that room, and he was sopping wet.
Well, it's a good thing he didn't make a move, because that would have been a fucking involuntary manslaughter for you if with his bad ticker.
No, I wasn't going to do. I wasn't going to do anything. I wasn't going to.
He did. You would have had to defend yourself.
He wasn't going to.
How tall was he? He wasn't a tall guy.
6'3", maybe.
Oh, that's tall.
6'2", I don't know. I remember I saw him when I was a mark. I went down to Joe Louis and I saw him, and he was the Dingo Warrior.
Yeah.
He was the biggest motherfucking human being in the ring I'd ever seen in my life. He was so fucking jacked.
So jacked, yeah.
Yeah, and he wasn't on TV yet. And he worked with Ronnie Garvin. And Garvin did got him down, like, slammed him and did the Garvin stomp all the way around. Yeah. And then he kind of hulked out of that and fucking, did the clothesline, then hit him with a splash.
I'm thinking a whole episode on the Garvin stomp next week, maybe, okay? That's just the various times, the effectiveness of the move. I think it should be brought back today with today's era of believability.